reduce the household energy burden on vulnerable families, improve health outcomes by discouraging use of solid fuels, and protect poor households from inflationary pressure, I propose to provide 6 free gas LPG cylinders per year. I propose to provide 6 free LPG gas cylinders per year to all AAY households of Jammu and Kashmir, covering the poorest of the poor. The scheme represents a direct cost of living relief for most deprived sections. Supplementary grant for the current financial year. The original grant for the financial year 25-26 was for 1,40,310 crore gross and 1,12,310 crore net of WMA of 28,000 crores. During the course of the year from 1st April 25 to 31st March 26, an amount of 3,077.04 crores shall be withdrawn in excess of grants in respect of demand number 1, General Administration, 2, Home, 6, Power Development, 7, Education, 8, Finance, 10, Law, 20, Tourism, 32, Horticulture, and 36, Cooperative out of the Consolidated Fund of Jammu and Kashmir to defray expenses on services and purposes required during this purpose. This had been largely necessitated due to expenses related to Darbar Move TA, salary arrears, purchase of vehicles, etc. My government is dedicated to expanding social security for the most vulnerable sections of society while enhancing J&K's competitiveness in the national economy through grassroots level reforms. This budget not only strengthens welfare measures but also drives transformative programs to accelerate infrastructure development, productivity and economic growth, ensuring a more prosperous and inclusive Jammu and Kashmir. We need to ensure that this is done in a fiscally prudent manner. We need to explore every avenue for upscaling revenue generation while enhancing social protection for the poor. We need to ensure cost savings through austerity measures and efficiency measures. We must also improve the impact of public expenditure by leveraging scale, competitive and private initiative. Hence, it is proposed to reduce the rebate on high-speed diesel by 2 litres. This will rationalize the price of high-speed diesel and encourage shift towards cleaner technologies. Even with this reduction of rebate, the high-speed diesel price in Jammu and Kashmir will still be lower than in our neighbouring states like Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh and Delhi. For 26-27, the total gross receipts are estimated at 1,27,767 crores, including the provision for ways and means advances and overdraft of 14,000 crores. Given these receipts, the total gross expenditure is estimated at 1,27,767 crores. The total net budget estimates for fiscal 26-27 are 1,13,776 crores, excluding the provision for ways and means advances and overdraft. This includes 80,640 crores and 33,127 crores under revenue and capital expenditure respectively, under the budget estimates for 26-27, and 90,018 crores and 23,749 crores as expected revenue receipts and capital receipts, respectively, under budget estimates for 26-27. The own tax revenues, both tax and non-tax, our own revenues, both tax and non-tax, are estimated at 31,800 crores. In addition to this, 42,752 crores is to flow as central assistance and 13,400 crores as CSS to Jammu and Kashmir. The tax GDP ratio was projected at 7.5% for 25-26. The tax GDP ratio is projected at 6.6% for 26-27. Fiscal deficit for the year 25-26 was estimated to be 2.98%. This was substantially lower than 5.5% in 24-25. The fiscal deficit for the year 26-27 is estimated to be 3.69%, which is substantially higher than 3.63% in 25-26. GDP for the year 25-26 has been projected at 2,88,422 crores, which showed a growth of 9.5% over the previous year. GDP for the year 26-27 has been projected at 3,15,822 crores, indicative nominal GDP, which shows a growth of 9.5% over the previous year. Honorable Speaker, sir, with these words, I commend the budget for the financial year 26-27 of Jammu and Kashmir to this August House for consideration. Thank you.
ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर की बजट तकरीर आपने सुनी। इसकी कॉपी ऐवान की मेज पर रखी जाती है।
मुख्यमंत्री उमर अब्दुल्ला ने जम्मू कश्मीर के लिए वित्त वर्ष 2026-27 का बजट पेश कर दिया है। और बजट की कुछ अगर बड़ी बातों पर गौर किया जाए तो एक नपा-तुला बजट यहां पर मुख्यमंत्री ने पेश किया है। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट पर जोर दिया गया है खासतौर पर, और रूरल इकोनॉमी को फोकस में रखते हुए बहुत सारी घोषणाएं की गई हैं। आखिरी में मुख्यमंत्री उमर अब्दुल्ला ने जो जीडीपी का आंकड़ा दिया वो वित्त वर्ष 2025-26 के लिए 2,88,422 करोड़ की जीडीपी और 2025-26-27 के लिए जो जीडीपी का अनुमान लगाया गया है वो 11% के आसपास जीडीपी ग्रोथ रहेगी, ऐसा मुख्यमंत्री ने अपने बजट भाषण में स्पष्ट किया है। मेरे साथ मेरे सहयोगी विशाल भी इस वक्त मौजूद हैं। विशाल, बजट भाषण आपने भी सुना होगा। मुझे तो काफी अच्छी घोषणाएं जो मुख्यमंत्री ने की हर तबके को ध्यान में रखते हुए, कहीं ना कहीं एक संतुलित बजट मुझे नजर आया। शायद उसके पीछे कारण यह भी हो सकता है कि जो केंद्र से जो सेंट्रल असिस्टेंस ग्रांट मिलती है सरकार को, उसमें कहीं ना कहीं बढ़ोतरी की गई है। तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि शायद जो मनोबल है सरकार का वो बढ़ा हुआ है।
बिल्कुल, देखिए बजट क्या होगा, कैसा होगा, इसकी जो 10 बड़ी बातें फिलहाल है वो, चूंकि तमाम सवाल जो हैं वो अब उस पर विराम लग गया कि बजट कैसा होगा, क्योंकि बजट कैसा है अब वो हमारे स्क्रीन के सामने है। और जैसा आपने बताया जास्मिन कि आप सुबह से इस पर बहुत गहराई से नजर रखी हुई है। सबसे अहम बात इसमें यह है कि इसमें महिलाओं पर और युवाओं पर फोकस किया गया। इसका मतलब सीधे तौर पर यह है कि महिला और युवा और इनका जुड़ाव युवाओं का कहीं ना कहीं रोजगार से होता है, तो उस पर उन्होंने ध्यान दिया है। इसको बारीकी से आप भी बताएंगे आगे और हम भी इस पर चर्चा करते हैं।